Trump White House uniquely dysfunctional, says UK's ambassador in Washington.
Here's a summary of the article.
Donald Trump's White House is uniquely dysfunctional and inept, according to leaked memos from the UK's ambassador in Washington. The documents detail Sir Kim Darroch's judgments on the Trump administration from 2017 to the present, and could prove highly embarrassing for the Foreign Office. In the diplomatic memos, obtained by the Mail on Sunday, Sir Kim questioned whether the White House will ever look competent. Following Mr. Trump's state visit to the UK in June, Sir Kim warned that although the president had been dazzled by the pomp and ceremony of the trip, his administration would remain self-interested and "this is still the land of America first." In a particularly sensitive leak, a 2017 letter to the National Security Advisor Sir Mark Sedwill, sent 150 days into the Trump administration, laid bare the trouble in the White House. Referring to the early allegations of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia, the memo said, "The worst cannot be ruled out. Of course we would expect such advice to be handled by ministers and civil servants in the right way, and it's important that our ambassadors can offer their advice and for it remain confidential. Our team in Washington have strong relations with the White House and no doubt, these will withstand such mischievous behavior."
This post received a score of 5,638, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Trump said of Epstein in 2002, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side."
Greater than terrific guy. Yes, just not in the way he meant it.
Teleprompter's fault.
That's a great way to say fucking brain dead.
I've used _WAAAY_ worse words, but sometimes words just ain't enough. The fact that words mean little is disturbing.
But, from a diplomat, those words are pretty bloody bad. Accurate. But bad.
The same diplomat also called him inept, insecure, and incompetent.
Starting a pool. How long before Trump rage tweets that the ambassador is dumb or a loser?
36 hours.
Key question, is this released by Trump proxies to distract from Epstein being arrested?
That'd be a hell of a move, but Trump has demonstrated boundless contempt for his base, so, possibly.
I think it is a pretty mundane move by now, release something gossipy and salacious about Trump to distract from the pedophile around the corner. Released by Michael Cohen to distract from the U.S. intelligence assessment earlier in the day about Russia fucking with the election. Then it was conveniently eclipsed by the Podesta emails later that night. Given that Trump is running on misogyny, xenophobia and racism to start with, the pussy tape creates buzz but is ultimately not damage.
Also, exceptionally regressive.
I constantly wonder how the office of the president will recover once he's out. Will other countries' leaderships see future presidents as less than they used to? Will the world ever respect us as much as they did before?
No, and not just because of his incompetence. It's that he embodies mass media obsession, xenophobia and insolvent, corrupt capitalism that are a culmination of the post-9/11 missteps. Imagine if Eisenhower is kind of an extension of FDR and Truman. Trump is a byproduct of Bush's war and economic failures and the divisive responses to Obama. Also, 30 years after the Cold War ended, we are going to keep calling each other Russians for the next few electoral cycles.
Hell, I know guys that still fear communism and genuinely think that the Democrats are one step away from actual Marxism.
The Democrats are further right than most other countries' Conservative Party.
I love how the Trump chuds are using Brexit as a way to try to criticize the UK. Trump is a huge supporter of Brexit, Nigel Farage, and Boris Johnson. Brexit is Trumpian isolationism at its very core.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.